Okay, so I wonder if it might be helpful if we maybe drew this out a little bit.
Right.
Because I feel like we've been here before a bit, where you kind of, you'll have a good day and then you do as much as you possibly can because it's so important to you.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so what happens is you have a better day.
Yeah.
And how do you know you're having a better day?
Well, the minute I step out of bed, I can tell because I feel a bit, not as stiff, not in a lot of pain, and the tablet seems to kick in a lot quicker.
Okay. And then what do you do?
I sit down and have a brew and think. Usually when I'm sitting there, I can see things that I need to do, like dusting, hoovering. So I kind of plan my day.
Okay, those all sound like chore things. What about enjoy things?
Shopping.
You like shopping?
I like clothes, yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, you said you went to Asda. So you'll kind of have a sit down, think about what you're going to do, and then do you plan it out, or do things just happen? You kind of go here and there.
Sometimes I do, but then, like when I went out the other day, while I was in Asda, I got things for tea. So I thought we might as well make tea because usually it was Friday. We usually have takeout on Friday. So, and if I'm feeling okay, I just go with the flow and tend to do more.
So just keep going.
Yeah. So my plan, I can plan it, but my plan sometimes goes out
the window. Goes out the window.
Or I add things to it as I go along.
Because you're still feeling good.
Yeah.
So you kind of, you get part of the way of making a plan of what you know you can do.
Yeah.
But then it's like, oh, but I'm having a good day.
Exactly
Okay.
that.
And then what happens?
I do that and I feel okay doing it. And then it's usually just after tea when I sit down. That's when I start to feel sore but manageable. You know, I'm probably a bit slower. I'm not doing as much, and then I feel quite tired as well.
Okay, so you start feeling sore, tired. Okay, then what?
I might sometimes I fall asleep in the chair.
So you might go to sleep.
Yeah.
And when you wake up, how are you feeling?
Not great, but not as bad as I usually feel. I feel some energy, but the pain usually sets in, so I don't feel motivated to do as much. Yeah.
And so when does it start to really take the dip down, where you feel worse? When you wake up in the morning?
The next day, yeah.
Okay.
Because I don't feel as energised or feel quite stiff.
Yeah.
It takes me a bit longer to get up out of bed.
Yeah. And what do you do to manage that?
Well, I take my tablet probably a lot sooner, and that I have to sit down for about a couple of hours. I won't get dressed because I can't, have a shower. I spend a lot of time in the chair.
Okay. So
with the TV on, but not actually watching it.
So you kind of withdraw again.
Yeah.
And as you can see, I ran out of space towards the end. But so what we've got is this cycle where you have a bit of a better day. You do things, you know immediately you're having a better day. You do some more things, you have a bit of a plan about what you think you'll do, but then maybe you kind of go through that a bit because, hey, I'm still feeling really good.
Yeah.
And then you come back round and you start to feel sore but not horrible. Then you go to sleep and you wake up the next day feeling terrible, and then you essentially have to rest until you feel better again.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
What do you think about that?
I'd like to change it a bit where I get more of the good days, but I'm not spending time because, like I said, I feel low when I do that. I just feel, I get really worried that it's always going to be like this. Okay, so that the next time you have a good day, you've got to take advantage of it. It's the best that you can because you never know how many good days you're going to have. Yeah. So it'd be quite a worry to do it differently. To when you have a good day, I wonder what it would be like when you have a good day to just do those initial things that you identify rather than all of the things. Like I say, the intention's there. But it's really hard. Okay. I could give you a call.
Well, I wonder if we need to just have a think about what that would be, or maybe you need to go away and think about that. Because it sounds like on the one hand you're concerned that you identified this really well. We call it the boom and bust cycle that a lot of people who have health problems do, particularly if you start having good days, because you're like, yes, this is it. I haven't felt this for ages. I'm going to go and do it. Do as much as I can, then I feel terrible the next day, and in some way that almost reinforces this idea that you've got to, do what you can when you can.
Yeah.
Whereas actually, I guess what we'd wonder about is rather than kind of doing this, just a little bit gentler, so that you never go quite as high, but never quite as low.
Okay, that'll be good, because I do like the doing.
Yeah.
But then I know that I'm going to pay for it, but at the time it doesn't matter.
Yeah, because you're doing that.
Yeah.
I wonder if we could go back to having a bit of a diary, so we can maybe keep a bit of a measure of what happens.
Right.
Because it sounds like you're still unsure about doing it differently, because you're still thinking, so I wonder if we maybe keep track of it for a while with your activity, and just see if this is right, and if on days when you maybe do a little bit less, when you feel good, whether that means that you do have more good days overall. Because it's hard, isn't it, when you come here to think what happens. I asked you how many good days have you had out of a week. Maybe keeping a bit of a record, then you can see for yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get you that now.
Okay. Yeah. Is it easy to fill in?
Yeah.
Good. That's good. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'll have a look at it.
Okay, thank you.